listen. So on our dynamite that we're doing, and I have this like crazyosaurus here that I've been creating. We're kind of drifting into the minor details, the small details, and I'll do a couple of videos on that. But the one that I'm going to show you today is involved with it's called masking, and then also under subtool something called extract. And masking is really cool because you can hold down your command key and paint in the mask. And this could be used for painting your model, which I'll do another thing on as well, because we'll probably paint our dino. And if you click outside of that, it will reverse the mask, similar to you know how we had to hold down keys to use this select lasso and stuff like that. All right, and so what you can do while it's masked, and you can also just click outside the mask to let go without any key held down. So you can just hold on your command key, and you can do a couple things here. So with your command key held down, you can paint in your mask, and it comes in kind of like soft and feathered like that. Oh good, I have on symmetry. I didn't know if I did. And if you just click outside the mask, like click and drag, it'll release the mask. So you go to your brush size, and let's say I was creating like some sort of cybersaurus. So I would go in there and hold down my command key, and I wanted to create like some armor on his shoulder. The shift key will allow you to, the command key the command and option key, my bad. The command and option key will allow you to subtract from your selection. The command key will allow you to add new masked areas to your selection. Command and option will allow you to subtract from that selection. I'll do some more over here. Command key will allow you to add to the selection. Command and option will subtract from the selection. Command key will add to the selection. I'm kind of being a little sloppy here. I mean, I technically would want to go down to a smaller brush size if I wanted to, like get a more solid. Oh, I went down way too small. A more solid edge here. Give him a halo logo. Okay. We're gonna make him Cybersaurus from Cybertron. And I could keep going. I probably wouldn't do that many areas all at once. Let's look at the opposite side here. Sometimes, like when I said the symmetry, like the sides aren't identical. then the symmetry will certainly be a little off. So, I mean, I might want to just, quickly turn off symmetry and hold down my command key and go fix up these areas. I think I need a bigger brush there. Let's make that solid. Remember to hold down your key. And then Command Option, if you screw it up like I just did, will allow you to, and that's how you can like sharpen up edges, subtract from the selection. Alright, good enough. A little bit different on both sides, but that's whatever. Alright, so there I have masked off. Remember, if you hold down Command key and you click in over here, it'll reverse that. So that means that only those areas, let's just go to inflate or something, will be affected. So if I go to inflate and I start inflating, you can see I've inflated those areas. Oh, I forgot I turned off symmetry, which makes them look like little armor plates on my Cybersaurus. Alright, so what can I do now that they're like I inflated those outwards? Well, I could go to crap like the H polish brush. There's S polish, but I prefer H polish. Alright, and so we'll zoom in. And H polish allows you to, flatten it. It's a little too intense. There's a couple other things I want to show you with this. No. Like, alright, I'm going there, get that. Alright, so I'd have to polish it up a little bit more. And then remember to release the mask, you just click and drag, and there it is. I'd probably want to paint those while they were still selected, so I don't have to do that again. So again, to mask, you hold down Command key. That'll go to your mask pen. So there is a bunch of masks. You can click on a different one if you wanted to. I'm using the pen as a default. Whoops. And so we'll go shorten our brush. Command key. Let's turn on symmetry again. And then I want to show you something with the mask. Alright, so the default mask is like that fuzzy. And if you hold down your Option key and you click, I want you to look at the edge. So it got like a lot more feathered and fuzzy for blending. And if I hold down the Command key and just click, it'll reverse it. So you can kind of see a little bit better there. But if I hold down the Option key, it will soften the edges. And then if I hold down, so the Command key, you got to remember, allows you to add to the selection. Command key. And then the Option key allows you to Command option allows you to subtract from the selection. Command key allows you to add to the selection. Command key and option key subtract from the selection. Okay. And if you hold down command key and drag outside, it'll subtract it. Like it'll release the mask. If you hold down the command key and click outside the selection, it reverses the mask. Okay. If you hold down the option key and click on it, it'll soften the mask. Now there's a way to sharpen the mask, and oh, there we go. If you hold down the command option at the same time and click, it sharpens the mask. See how it's getting all sharpety edged in there? I don't really have the resolution to I'm gonna zoom out to sharpen it much more. Alright, so the Cybersaurus will get a chest plate now. So we'll go to inflate again, I guess, just for lack of a better one to use really quickly. Alright, see that's inflating out too much. We're going to bring down intensity. It's not enough, is it? Painting we'll save for a different day. And then I could go to my H polish or just polish or whatever, since it's right there. And polish that up. I could go to planar. And kind of flatten it, as it were. Should have done this in different segments. Alright, and to release the mask, remember we just click and drag. And now I've added on a little chest plate. Alright, now the other one that we can do with masking, and it involves masking, so I'm kind of showing it together, is we'll do like some shoulder stuff, I guess. Hold on the command key and begin your mask. You know, sharpen it up, do whatever you're gonna do to it. Remember, you can hold down your command option and then just kind of like go over the edges to sharpen it up. So if, you know, if it looks too round or whatever. And then remember that you can hold down the option key and click to soften it, or command option to harden it. You gotta click on it though. If you have command option held down and you click outside of it, it just reverses the mask. But if you click on it, on the actual mask, it'll sharpen it up. Alright, so we're going to do a new thing now. Instead of like just working on it the way that it is, I want to go to reverse my mask, so it gets just those areas. A mask means to protect. So we're going to go to extract, and with extract, you have like a thickness that you can choose, and then you click on extract, and then there's a timer that I didn't let it do it. Okay, and then, oops, you know what? I did a reversal on that by mistake, and I extracted it too much. So let's unscrewify this. So we'll take our thickness down, and then I'm going to reverse the mask, and then extract. Okay, so it created like body armor for him, or I can reverse the mask again, hit extract, and it just gets those areas. Extract, this is a preview, so if you're like, oh, it's too thick, or something, you can hit extract again. I'm over here for thickness, and you can see like, oh, that's way too thick. So we'll go down. And then once you find a thing you like, you hit accept. And it will, you want to just kind of click and drag outside to deselect it. It'll make it a slightly different color because it's going to become a subgroup over here. And that's kind of like layers in Photoshop, and you can turn off the sections and just work on that area. So this is how they do like clothes and armor and things like that in different pieces, parts. So there's my ferocious Cyberosaurus using mask and extract all together. These are good for little details, sort of borderline medium details. We'll get into the minutia of the scales soon, and your Cyberosaurus, or I mean your regular Saurus, will be super awesome. And hopefully you're having fun with it. And that's it.